Okay, everyone, video number 3, and I may have another one after this. Okay, going over the Sherry Nietzsche tote. If you haven't seen the first video that I posted, I invite you to go back and take a look at it. And if I have time in this video, before I go through my flip through, I will go back over my Sherry Nietzsche tote just one more time. But I'm using this video to show you my different journals that I'm using. So let's start with the internet booklet and my YouTube address book. Because remember in my past video I said a couple of things that I purchased from the Daiso store. I wanted an address book to use for my YouTube addresses for my rack and for your websites and your blogs and your email addresses and everything, and then also the different websites that we visit here in the office or at our home, just to have one place to go to. So these are the books that I purchased, okay? And if you remember before, they didn't have these tabs. And so what I did was I went in and I put in the alphabet, to give me page markers to go by. And I don't have anything in here just yet, but this has 65 pages and this was perfect. And I think I put something like 3 blank pages behind each section, okay? Sometimes 2, sometimes 3, depending upon, like, come on, Q. Am I going to really have a lot in Q? No, but you got to have it there. So P, Q, and R are on one tab, and it's just perfect. I love it. So that's that. That's for our internet addresses and well, like I said, I'm not putting passwords on there, but we just need to know all the addresses that we've gone to, because sometimes your computer's going to crash and you're going to lose all that history and everything, and you're going to forget where you went and all these website addresses and stuff. And even if you save your bookmarks and everything, once that computer crashes, that's it. I believe in hard copy of everything. This is the one that I'm using for my YouTube addresses. So here are my page markers here. These are the tabs that I purchased from Daiso. And I do have some information in here already. Like I have Cynthia in here, and I have, who else do I have in here? I have Heather, Wendy, Carrie, I have Corey in here, and the list is getting bigger and bigger. I have Melissa in here as well. I have Mona. No, Mona, you haven't sent me your address yet. So definitely, this is what I'm going to use for my rack. So you've got to send me your address so I can put it in here. And I also have your emails in there too. And like I said, it's not going anywhere. I'm not going to solicit you for anything. However, I am going to start selling 31 something. So go check out that website and let me know if you want something. So, that's what I've used that for. Every single day, every single morning, I attend Saddleback Church with Rick Warren, Pastor Rick Warren. And every morning I do my daily hope, and it's available on the radio, it's available on the computer, and it's just my daily Bible study. My husband has his time in the morning for his Bible study. I have my time in the morning for Bible study, but I don't do mine until he leaves the house. Just in case if he needs me for anything in the morning to help him go over something in the office before he goes and starts his work day. But I give him his 15-20 minutes of quiet time so he can pray and get himself ready and get blessed for the day. And then once he's done, I come in here and I sit down, and before I do anything else, before I answer emails, before I get on the computer, except for going onto the website to get my daily lesson on, before I do anything else, of course I brush my teeth and all that stuff, but before I start my day with anything, I do my daily hope program with Rick Warren. And so here is my daily hope book, and I'm down to the very last page in this binder, and this is where we ended in for today, and I only have one sheet left in this book, and this whole entire book is full, and I would love to show it to you and share it with you, because this has been my refuge during my time of just, we know you feel loneliness, you feel emptiness, you feel bothered, you feel overwhelmed, you feel unappreciated, you feel tired, you feel angry, you feel happy, you know, all the emotions that we have. And the book is full, completely full. I have my prayers in here that I want to take to God every morning, and there's just different subjects that we go through. And this is, I cannot start my day until I have my daily hope. And it really sets my mind right for the day. And I feel everyone should do something like that. Get prayed up and get protected for the day before you even allow junk to get into your head. It really helps my mind to set. Of course, you've seen my restaurant dining out book. We've gone to 2 places so far. And actually, we've gone to 3 places, but I didn't put the other place in here. I guess I could. I'm trying to keep it in date order, but sometimes I can do it and sometimes I can't. This was where we went to primarily Prime Rib and South Point in Las Vegas for my birthday weekend. And then just yesterday, we went to California Pizza Kitchen, and that's what I filled out for there. And then there's the business card there. And you just fill out the information, and so you just keep track. So I did that. Here is my Hello Kitty travel journal. And the first place that we went to on, which is my birthday weekend, we went to Vegas for my birthday. So that's what I filled out right there. And that's what this is going to be. It's basically a diary journal, but I'm only using it as a travel journal. And if I just use 1 page to, write, that's fine. If I use 3 pages to write, that's fine too. But it's broken up to where like you use 2 pages a day. So you have your date page there, and then you have your back page there, and then another date page here. So I use that as my travel journal. I have my ARC binder here, and I use this. I just decided to use this for my media, social media book, my radio station. I'll show you my business cards. This is my business card. It says Sherry B. And I have ladysboutique.biz. That's my website. And then this is my business phone number. But I also have a production company, and that's my logo that I use. And so I just use it as, this is now my social media, my entertainment binder. And what I have in here is to go make sure that I upload my YouTube videos. I make sure that I answer any of your questions. I keep track of that. And anything about my radio station, like I did the code word giveaway and things like that. So anything that has to do with social media, like my rack, all the information will go in here. I just keep track of that in here. So, and this is just a plain ARC binder. I won't show you some of the stuff I wrote in there, but it's just a plain notebook. And I use my Papermate brown pen because it's a brown ARC. And I have some jewels that I can put on here that I'm going to decorate later. And then, I was jonesing hard about my composition books and then the plastic covers and everything. Well, my husband and my kids, they make fun of me because they say I make up my own words. Then they laugh at me. And you know what? They're right. I just say what comes out, whether it makes sense or not. But it makes sense in my head. That's why it comes out. So my husband says, you know what? You need to create a book and write down all your little things that you say. And he goes, we're going to call them Sherryisms. I'm like, oh, okay. So I took one of my composition books and I called it Sherryisms. And inside the pocket here, I just took some Hello Kitty, I just took off some of the sheets of the notepad that I had, and a pen and a pencil of Hello Kitty, and there's some other things back there. But let me take it out of the little pocket there so you could see what it looks like, because all I did was take some Hello Kitty gift bag that I got, and I just covered it up with that, and I used some black and pink zebra print washi tape and decorated the edge, and then I just took some letters and I wrote Sherryisms on there, and same thing on the back. Okay, but this is a blank composition book. You remember on the inside it has the class schedule. I need to cover that. Same thing with the back side. Okay, but I'm thinking I might leave that because they got some pretty good information, a metric unit conversions and multiplication chart. Gosh, it just takes you back. But we haven't put anything in here yet because I took it to the masses. I sent an email to my friends, I sent an email to my family, and I told them, I said, I want you to send me all the little silly stupid things that you remember me saying, and they're going to go in my Sherryisms book. And so I'm waiting to start getting those emails and stuff. And my husband and I, we're going to sit down and we're going to, go over some of the things that I've said, and my kids too. So that's what I did with this composition book. Now, remember a couple of hauls ago, Daiso haul, I told you I bought these clear plastic things. They were round and they're for men's ties when they travel. They just roll them up in this little plastic container. Well, here's that same plastic container, and I put my washi tape in here. And I got this from another person on YouTube here, where she purchased this from the Daiso store, and she said, I'm going to repurpose this and put my washi tape in there. And I was thinking, I'm like, what a smart idea. So that's what prompted me to buy it. And it houses your washi tape just perfect. Look at that. How neat is that? So all I did was, it did have a little handle in there so you could, wind up your tie, but I just popped that off, and the washi tape fits in there just perfect. Now these are the bigger rolls of washi tape, but the smaller ones can fit in here as well. So I wanted to share that with you. So what, I think I'll pick up a couple of these while I'm at the Daiso store tomorrow, and that will go in the rack as well. Another thing, and I showed you this before, this is a little travel, little mini office travel case of Hello Kitty, which goes into my Sherry Nietzsche tote. And remember I was just saying in my last video of what Corey Scherer sent me, all the little miniature things. This would be perfect to go travel with me without having to take, a big huge stapler, a huge roll of Scotch tape, a big hole punch. I mean, this is like, oops, I'm throwing it at you again. This is like the perfect size. So I just wanted to make sure that I showed you that. And I just love the fact that it's a hard plastic case of Hello Kitty. So, and just real quick, oh, I wanted to share with you as well. I showed you these already from the Daiso store. Okay, these are the correct tape runners. Look how small that is. And you get a lot on there. Let's see if I can zoom in on that so you could see that. You see all that, what you get right there? Right. Oh, I'm sorry. It's backwards. It's right there. You get all of that. Okay. I don't remember on the package how much you get. But what I really love is that actually this goes inside of another one. This is a refill of the case, but look how tiny that is. This is perfect for when you're traveling and you don't have a lot of space. This is something that I feel everyone should invest in. For when you're like going traveling and everything. Yes, this was $1. Well, actually, this and another one came in the kit or the package. It was $1.50, but you get a lot. And I think I'll pick up a couple of these and throw these in the rack as well. Here's a tape glue, just like your tape runner. Look how small this is. You see all the tape you get, the glue you get in there, right there? That's all that you get. But look how small this is versus the bigger. Let me just slide over here real quick. The regular size, the regular size that we get, that's, like this big. Look at the difference. I mean, even this is kind of small. This is the Deco tape runner, but look at the difference in the size. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about when I say how compact this is. And then here's another one. This is the Deco tape. And look at the size of that. They're so small and so compact that they fit perfect in these little photo storage cases. Okay, so I will probably put some of these in the rack. This right here is a tape runner eraser. If you accidentally, corrected something that you didn't mean to correct, this is an eraser. This is an eraser. The correct tape is right here on this end. Okay, there's the correct tape on that end, and here's your eraser on this end. How smart is that? Now, I was not a believer that that could erase, but I bought it anyway. I brought it home. I tried it out. I'm all, shut up. Really? Are you kidding me? So I was just happy that that worked, and I'm sitting here thinking, now how come I didn't think of anything like that, you know? How come this couldn't have Sherry's name on there and I make some money at $1.50 a head? So I wanted to share those things with you only because not only is it compact and it's great, but it fits in these photo cases just perfectly. So if you're having an issue with storage and everything, it fits in there perfectly. Oh, and then I also showed you, remember I showed you the pencil sharpener, portable pencil sharpener. Here's the case where that other one goes into. I said it's the refill. This is it right here. Remember I showed you this pencil sharpener that I bought from Daiso? Well, what I did not realize is that you have 5 different sharpening choices. I did not know that. For $1.50, you go from 1 to 5, from a very small lead, point, to a very large long point. I did not know that. I did not know that. All that on one. You see the numbers right there? And all you do is turn this dial to how big you want your point to be. For $1.50. I'm sure a lot of you just didn't realize that, oh, I can have it at different lengths. I didn't either, but for $1.50 now I can. These are things that I'm finding out when I stop and I pay attention to what I'm actually buying. It makes for smart buying. Yes, it's $1.50, but at the same time, that's 5 different things that you get off of one item for $1.50. This erasable correct tape, I got the full size, plus I got a refill for $1.50. So, and it's a portable size. That's the main point that I want to make, is how portable a lot of this is without having the big full size of everything, especially when you're traveling. So, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to show you from my Sherry tote. So, Sherry Nietzsche tote. So, stay tuned because I'm going to go through my flip through right now. Thank you so much, ladies. I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye now.